Like Carly.
We're here.
Okay, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome, everyone, to a Tuesday episode
You said
of
welcome.
Oodvin. Let's start off let's start off the session like we start off every session with introductions. Hello, my name is Maxwell Williams, and I'm the DM for this session, and I play a whole bunch of fun and interesting characters, including a snobby individual dressed in white by the name of Professor Tessa.
Uh-oh.
Why is everybody saying uh-oh?
I think my plan.
You never know who might show up.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing? Question mark.
Oh no.
Hi everybody, my name is Sam Rinaldi and I play Winnie Winslow, the Twilight Cleric. And I really liked what Dane started doing last week, so I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna what
Catching on.
I don't remember what you said last time, so I'll just wing it. Winnie's favorite colors are light blue and yellow.
Hi, I'm Connor McGinley, and I play Lily Pembroke, the typically very violent fighter ranger. And I think she is very concerned about what she's gonna have to give up to get out of this situation.
Hello, I'm Dane Brancato. I play Zephyr Windstrider, the College of Swords bard of the group. Continuing my little bit of Zephyr's favorite senses, today we're gonna do sight. And Zephyr's favorite sight as of lately is the video that he now has saved on his iPod of Octavia getting decked by Al. That, and he just really likes seeing people like cheering and clapping for something.
Yeah, okay. Neat. My name is Julie Risto, and I play Octavia Lagazur, and she is a half-orc swashbuckling rogue. And last session, something may or may not have happened to her face that wasn't a punch. And I guess you'll find out the ramifications of that today. Maybe. We'll see.
Hello, my name is Aaron Borden. I play the character of Februm Kask, the Simic hybrid blood fighter. And it's times like these where Februm wishes that he had followed in his mother's footsteps and taken up magic.
And I'm Drew Borden. I play Aldrich Bernask, the armor artificer, and I'm currently possessed by something. Little Wormy. I'm gonna name him Steve.
Another Stephen.
Yep.
Max, I couldn't hear what you said. What would you say?
I said, are we just gonna call him Steve now? Should I write that down?
Maybe.
We gotta think on it.
Yeah, I'm feeling out the name.
I will say, Roger has already taken that character for an unnamed
True.
entity.
True, you're right.
Oh,
You're right.
yeah,
Can't
we
name
do
him
have
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, Roger already did.
That's a past.
A past reference. Anyway, let's do a quick little recap. So our party has begun their second semester at AOFIC. A festival has begun that includes the two other cities of Oodvin, Tridel, and Borden, in which students have come to participate in events and studies in AOFIC. Completing the kind of opening ceremony, the party had a night of festivities, including a dinner at the Kask Estate, and then some shenanigans over at Offenzia's location, in which one Lily got just a little too drunk and decided to make a deal with Offenzia, asking the rest of the party to participate, in which they opened a portal into the Kask's vault, hidden deep within their library and study, in attempts to gain a glimpse at some information. Once the party was in the vault, they immediately started looking after different bits of information, everyone kind of splitting up to go after their own interests. Several different pieces of information were gained and gleaned, but unfortunately, the party has activated the magical defenses in the form of one large construct and 3 small ones that had attempted to thwart the party's escape And did, to a varying degree, we now stand with half the party outside in the clear to be presumed, and half the party still in that entrance hallway, the construct not too far behind them, and they are now locked in by magical wards. So,
Before we get started,
okay.
because I did remember this when you said it was Tuesday, it's
Mhm.
also the 20th of December, which means it's our happy
You're right.
1-year anniversary of Aaron joining.
Hey,
Yay.
happy
Woo!
anniversary!
Happy,
Aaron!
happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday now.
And we're
Happy
celebrating it by
birthday.
you getting killed by your parents tonight.
Yay.
Let's go!
Your birthday and your death day.
We're celebrating it with a new character. Roll death saves.
Not yet.
Oh no.
But
It's all
let me reset the scene for us quickly. I need to change music. Which music was I using? This one?
Sorry, my mother is
That's too
sweet and
quiet.
brought me dinner. My apologies.
Curse you for having a sweet mother.
Oh,
Curses.
curses.
I want to use this one. This audio. Sorry, y'all. I don't have the music ready.
We're good. It's a Tuesday. This is a little out of the ordinary for
know.
everyone.
It's Tuesday.
That's too upbeat. That's too much. I think we're gonna.
Also, I did tweet, follow our Twitter before Twitter implodes. You could be one of the rare few.
One of the rare few that joins us at the time. But hey, Sam. It's sprinkled just a little bit. It's just that part.
I'm sorry, it was like halfway. It was like halfway down. I thought it was all the way down on the.
You were all good.
I love how it just kept going though.
Okay.
Ah.
Allow me to set the scene. For those of you that are out of the house, you watch as this light blue shimmer crawls its way along the entire exterior of the house, connecting different wards and sigils. And as it reaches the top, there's this beam of golden light that shoots up into the sky. Is present for a couple seconds, but then kind of disappears. More of a beacon than something that is staying there as a permanent reminder. But you're already beginning to hear the sounds of ruckus and armored boots along the cobblestone, all kind of heading in your direction. Now, the party on the inside, you are still sprinting towards the front door, followed by this large construct that has been hounding you this whole time. Barely a scratch on it. And it's still targeted on the three of you as you're making your best attempts to escape. So, we are going to jump right back in to combat. Starting with the top of initiative, Zephyr Windstrider, you are up first.
Outside and currently disguised as Drax. My master plan is coming to.
It's all coming together.
God.
I'm gonna look over at Winnie and Octavia, and as Drax go, now listen, I have quite the plan, but I'm going to need you guys to go along with it. If we make them believe that I just got here and I am attempting to scold you all, and then we can convince them with my high persuasion ability to allow me to handle your punishment per se.
I think
Back at the academy, we can get away with this.
Sounds
can't-
fucking stupid.
yeah, good. You
So
can't.
dumb it might work.
That's honestly, you can't see much of Octavia's face as she's like away, like facing away from you, and she's like, "That's not going to work. Get out of sight."
Well, it's a plan if they get caught.
So Zephyr, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna hide for now.
Okay.
That way it's more believable when I show up.
Make a stealth check then.
A persuasion check would be so much easier for me. Alright,
Can I
let's
make
see.
a charisma stealth check?
Not at the current point in time.
Oh, that's not bad. That's 21.
Okay. Mark that down. You got a 21. Your current stealth. Staying outside, Octavia, you are up next.
I'm going to roll to stealth, and I am booking it.
Okay. So roll yourself.
Do I need to roll separate stealth for Perseus? Because I'm gonna leave him behind.
Oh, then yes.
Okay. That's a 26
Okay.
or 25.
For-
I can count. Yeah, for stealth, and I'm going to I'm taking off. We're running. I know the streets well. The darkness is my friend, because I'm edgy like that, and I'm booking it.
Okay. You heading where I think you're heading?
Oh yeah.
Okay then. Octavia tells Zephyr to stay and hide, and then just runs for it. You see her kind of disappear into the shadows. You catch just but a glint of the weaponry attached to her side before she is gone.
Perseus is going to attempt to hide with Zephyr.
Sound good?
Oh, very good. 21.
Fantastic. Just kind of snuggles up there right next to Zephyr.
So, like, that way you know she didn't abandon you, because she wouldn't have left Perseus behind if she did.
I just have this vision of, like, Perseus, like, squishing himself into Zephyr's back so he disappears within the illusion of Drax.
That's perfect.
Anyway, with that, next up, Lilibet. It's your turn. You are halfway down the hallway, if I remember correctly. Al is right next to you.
Yeah, I'm like 60 feet from the door. That's what it was.
Yep. And then Febrim's also in there with you. Febrim is
at the door.
Febrim is at the door. You and Al are
And
60 feet down the hallway, and you look over your shoulder and you see that the construct that you've been battling is 60 feet farther down the hallway from you.
Is there anything like perceivably different
About
like what's going on? Like, can I see like the barrier at the door?
Yes, from inside, you can see these lines of arcane that have been drawn across the door, almost rebuilding themselves in an instant, which caused the door to shut. And you see it floods from the door outwards towards every wall around you. But the only ones that are constantly present are the ones at the front door. It kind of flashes over, showing you that there are wards everywhere.
I guess I just want to run to the door then. Like just
Okay.
where Febrim's at.
Gotcha.
And I will investigate more later.
Fantastic. You make it to the door. Al goes next. Al, clumsily like a titan, runs the 60 feet following you to the door. His head kind of like whipping to the side. With Al's age and everything, he's gonna have a horrible neck pain in the morning. But he continues to follow you. And we'll take the rest of his turn to do so. Winnie, it's your turn. Back outside of the house.
I'm gonna cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
How long does Greater Invisibility last?
A minute, but I think Well,
I think you've probably got like
is it still up?
you've got at least 4 or 5 rounds left.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember when exactly I put it up.
Let's say you've got 5 rounds left.
Okay.
I think you've only used about half of your duration.
Okay. Just in case, is there any other spot like nearby that I can like hide behind, but like be near enough to like see what's going on? Because I won't really be hiding until I know it's like gonna run out. But like I want to be near a spot. Does that make sense?
There are some small bushes and stuff here. The best places to hide are either wrapped around the building to some capacity. There's a couple of different like outshoots to the Kask Estate. Other than that, you're gonna have to go to one of the other mansions to actually get behind like a solid wall.
I see.
The casks are not the most decorative individuals, so there aren't a whole lot of like big trees or bushes or hedges on their property.
Can we see the arcane symbols and stuff on the outside as well?
It kind of flashed for a second as it all rebuilt into that pillar of light.
Okay.
But it's disappeared at this point.
Okay. All right, then I guess I'll just kind of go hide amongst another bush, or I guess like crouch near one, but not exactly hide yet. Just kind of like be waiting for the chance to. Just kind of observe.
Got it. You can roll a stealth check if you'd like to. Just a straight stealth roll because your armor and your invisibility cancel each other out.
Yay! Let's go. All right. Roll. $12.
Okay. Noted. Februm, it is your go. You are inside the house. You are all right at the door.
It said both of them are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He kind of looks at the other two and is like, I don't care how you can manage how you can get out, but as long as it's just me in this house when they get back, it'll be fine.
I will say, Al does not look good.
Al,
Al looks like he's being puppeted.
Can I see anything specific about Al's condition?
I mean, what are you looking for? Most of his body is limp. His eyes are rolled into the back of his head.
Uh-huh.
There's just a little bit of like drool coming from the corner of his mouth. He's got a big old gash along his back.
It's the whole weekend at Bernie's thing.
Right, yeah.
I am Bernie.
Ugh. I don't have anything that'll help him, at least.
Yeah, if you had an ability that depuppetized someone, I'd be pretty mad.
Would be fantastic. How far away would the construct be at this point?
It's 120 feet away.
All right. So I'm probably, at least for this turn, just going to start peppering it with arrows.
Okay. Roll to hit.
First one is a 21.
21 hits.
Second one is a 25.
Both of those hit.
It's going to be a collective total. 23 damage.
23. Now I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Your bow is not magical, is it?
It is a longbow of warning. I have
it?
my yes.
Oh, beautiful.
And I do have my
guess
blood
that doesn't-
maledict attached to it. Or my crimson right.
Gotcha. 21 you said, right?
23.
23. Okay, beautiful. You just kind of dent it on either side. And then watch in horror as it begins to scamper towards you, crawling up the wall and kind of doing that little circle towards you.
Oh, of course.
It goes 80 feet. So it's not at you yet. But 6. Okay. But Februm, I do need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As the little cannon mechanism finds you as its target.
That is going to be a 23.
23 is a success. You will take half damage.
Sure.
Jesus.
Oh.
16 points of force damage. As it kind of slams into your chest. It's coming for you though.
And he's, I think he just kind of he kind of goes up to Al and like tries to open his eye with like his fingers. And he's like, Al, if you're still in there, if you've got like just like one more warp of those warps left, just get out of here.
Okay. With that, Zephyr, it is your go.
I mean, I'm hiding, but
Oh, I should mention, top of the initiative, Zephyr, you start to see onlookers and guards start to come within view. Probably still about 100, 150 feet away at this point. But you're starting to see people approach the Kask Estate. A mix of people in armor and other wealthier individuals that live in the shadow themselves. Seeing this kind of warding flare go up in the air. It is very late at night. There are people in like bathrobes, but there are several people that seem to have been alerted.
Winnie Invisible went and hid in the bush, right?
Yes.
Did I happen to see like the bush shake when she went in it, so I kind of know where she is?
I think, is your passive higher than 12? Passive perception.
No.
Then nope.
Alright, in that case, I am going to sit tight just a little bit longer.
You can
Okay.
hold an action if you wanted to, just as a not telling. I'm just.
This is
Trying to
true.
think. You're right,
Take advantage of all the actions you have.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of what I can do.
I mean, you can always hold a dodge, worst case.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you hold an action, you can also move instead of
Sam.
taking that action.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
Please excuse
Just
the
gonna wait.
4/5 sneezes.
You're good. That's what that was. I was like counting. I was like, oh my word, they keep going. What?
Octavia, it is your go. Are you continuing your trek?
Oh yeah, we're
Okay.
not stopping for nothing.
It's like where's I have a map that would tell me exactly how long this takes, but I don't know where it is.
And then my question would be is could I roll something that would make my trek faster because of my my rapscallion youth days where I would run around the city like this.
Parkour. Are you an urchin?
No, but that's part of her that's part of her backstory though, is that she would skip school and like run around the city with the Thieves Guild. Like they used to do that kind of shit all the time.
I'm gonna pull some stuff up. I only asked urchin because they have a specific ability that cuts travel in city in half.
Yeah.
Okay, let's zoom into this stupid map.
It's not stupid because you made it. It's good.
Oh, thank you.
Just want to positive thinking.
Where would Inflyra be?
Not we're looking for someone else.
Not Inflyra, Fenzia. Where'd her
Julia, it looked like for some reason when you picked up your drink, like I think it was the background that did it, but it looked like it was like censored. It looks
Look
censored.
at my nondescript beverage.
I think
Wow.
I have no
Can't
way
get
to
that
justify the
copyright.
fact that she would be on this side of the shadow. You were making your movement. What would it be? What kind of check would this be to go faster?
I mean,
I
faster
think-
than cunning action?
That's
crazy.
acrobatics, because
Yeah.
you have to like
I
dive
think-
through the streets.
Okay,
and shit.
okay. Give me 2 checks.
Parkour.
Okay.
I want an acrobatics check,
Need
Okay.
a parkour check.
and then I want a survival check.
Okay. Question. Once per long
Parkour or
rest, I
die.
may immediately succeed an easy or medium athletics check.
It's not an athletic, it's acrobatics.
Oh, damn.
Athletics is running.
Yeah, I mean it is, but
This is you more or less dodging things.
okay.
And being able to jump over obstacles, because it's probably gonna take you a while to get to the other side of the shadow.
Yeah. So you said
To cut down time, you're gonna have to cut through people's backyards, jump over like hedges and bushes. You're
Okay.
you're not taking any of the roads.
yeah. So you said first in acrobatics and then what?
A survival check to kind of
Okay.
chart the right path in your head.
Okay. So the acrobatics was an 18
Beautiful.
and the survival was a 19.
Fantastic.
All right.
You are heading on your way. It's gonna take you 3 more rounds to get there.
Shit. Okay.
And that's traveling like full speed booking it.
Yep.
Offenzia's place is on like the other side of the shadow.
Yeah, I figured. But it's still closer than my other plan.
This is true.
Mhm.
Okay. Lilibet, your turn.
Is there like it's apparent that like the front door seems to be the most like heavily warded based on your description at least?
Yeah, it's the only thing
At
that's
least it's the
holding, like,
origin.
yeah, it's the only thing holding like visible wards from this side. Everything else is kind of like faded into the walls themselves. But this is definitely like the front door. They're expecting attack from that area, kind of deal. The front point of entry. It's not looking good getting through that door.
Februm, is there another way I can go?
Would I know a
Of a
weak
secret
point or
passage.
a secret area or a place where the wards are less potent or active, I guess, from my times entering and exiting late at night, tripping off.
Make a
the-
history check.
tripping off the thing constantly.
Make a history check. We're gonna jog Febrim's memory in this moment.
That is a 21.
A 21. I would say that you know on the other side of the house there is a weak point in the kitchen. There is a small like window, one of those like over the sink windows, that you had purposefully kind of like chipped away at one of the enchantments, in order to kind of get in and out that way. Whether or not it's still active, you don't know. But that would be your best bet at this point in time.
Okay. Alright, so if you can find your way to the kitchen, in the window above the sink there's there's an enchantment that might be fractured a little bit. If you can find the source of it, if it hasn't already been fixed, you might be able to chip away the rest of it and break that window specifically.
Okay. So I need... You know what? I just start going.
Okay.
I don't know where the kitchen is, but I just start going.
Okay. Don't have a map on me. So we're going to say it
I guess I would
is...
kind of explain, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell her where the kitchen
Everyone kind of...
Like, I mean, I know I don't have much time, but at least he can give me a general direction
Right,
by
just-
like, pointing.
Febrim gives you a general direction. We'll say that it's 200 feet from your current location.
Okay.
Not directly towards the construct. So you kind of dip down a side hallway, and head towards the kitchen.
Okay. Gosh, I had no idea that removing ranger levels was actually going to make a difference. Yeah.
Okay, move and action for that?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Al, make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, that's actually not bad. 16? Just barely.
Al,
not
you
enough. Or
Al, you come to conscious for a second, and you kind of like look around, and you realize how much pain you're in, and you go officially unconscious.
oh,
Oh.
You like make eye contact with Februm, and then just. But that's everything for you.
nice.
Winnie, it is your turn. You are invisible, hiding in a bush.
What am I seeing?
So you are seeing pretty much the same thing that Februm is. Not Februm. Zephyr is. There are onlookers that are starting. It's pretty late, so the pedestrian onlookers aren't that many. Just kind of the surrounding mansions and houses. But there are a handful of guards and other individuals that seem magically adept that are starting to filter in this way. They will all move at the start of the turn, so they're all about 100 to 150 feet away. At this point, you're kind of looking between households and down the street. But they all seem to be heading directly towards the Kask Estate.
And they're all 100 feet away?
100 to 150. It's a mixture. I would say, like, your point person is 100 feet away.
Give me a second. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna be clever.
Okay. Please be clever.
I am doing my best. I wanted to do something, but it doesn't have that big of a range, so I can't do that yet.
I mean, talk us through. What do you want to do?
I was thinking of using the cantrip thaumaturgy and either try to create like this big like booming like thunder type sound or make it sound like a boom from like the lab in the building or something like that to make it seem like something like scary is going on or something like like an experiment is going on or something like that, and like that's why the light is there and like that's why like the sound is it. So like I was gonna try and like trick people into being like, oh, it's just typical Kask things and trying to deceive people into going away.
No, I think you can totally do that.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
What am I gonna need? Do you have proficiency in deception?
In deception? No, I do not have proficiency in deception.
Okay, then it's just gonna be a wisdom check.
Okay. So I would just roll a d20 and then add my wisdom modifier to it? Okay.
Absolutely.
$23.
Damn!
I rolled an 18. Thank
That's-
you, Kid Dice.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Let's go! You are invisible at this moment, so you can't necessarily see the arcana that you're producing, but you feel something swell up inside of you as you push this energy towards the experimental facility.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you watch as it thuds and rumbles, and there's this loud cacophonous sound that is created from it. And I would say it definitely slows the pace of some of these guards. They're still heading in your direction, at least to check out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns them from this like quick panic to, nah, the casks are just being the casks.
Yes.
Fantastic. Februm, it is your turn.
Okay. Al's completely out.
Yeah, Al has just like, whoop.
Okay. So layout of the hallway here, I guess.
Mhm.
What is it?
It is a long hallway heading farther down into the estate. That's where the library, the study is. A lot of the living quarters are upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got two hallways that split off in either direction. Lily has sprinted down one towards the kitchen. And the other one, I would say, there's some like greenery and such, more decorative, but then it quickly goes outside to the experimental facility.
Okay. Oh. How much would it be to get Al into the opposite hallway that Lily went?
I mean, you can always drag Al at half your movement.
Okay. Could I get there in half my movement?
To the beginning of, like, so the hallway's only probably 10 to 15 feet wide.
Okay.
So easily enough, you can get at least around the corner.
All right. I'm gonna do that, and then essentially, I really don't have anything else. Yeah.
Any health potions?
I don't think so.
Who would buy that stuff?
Who would buy that?
Who would?
Someone who's currently hauling ass elsewhere.
Someone who's currently dragging a body, one would hope.
Do you keep any health potions in your house?
Hey, Would I?
It's almost like you live here.
I don't know if you would,
Probably nothing nearby, I would think.
but
Your parents don't have like secret health potions.
Secret
stashed
lab-
everywhere.
No,
Definitely
honestly,
has to
just like
be
med kits by
Honestly,
the front door.
roll me a luck check.
Okay, I'll
Oh my
do
gosh, yeah.
Some secret health
can
stashes.
totally-
that. What's
Yeah,
that,
I can
D
totally
Hundy?
imagine your dad.
It's a
having
D100.
potion.
I mean, I
Right
could
at the
see
front
Varro
door.
putting them everywhere in case he's having a bender somewhere and like hurts himself and
Yeah.
he's gotta hide
Yeah.
it real quick.
Varro definitely hides healing potions around the house.
Like, shit, my wife can't find out that I broke this face on my
was a-
face.
Oh, 97.
Oh, fuck yeah!
I
Um,
did think that was a D20 for a second. I'm like, what?
No, you definitely like. As you're dragging Al away, there's a little like end table where people put their keys and like some of their magical stones they don't want to hold on to. And because of the angle that you're dragging Al at, you can look underneath the table, and you see that there is a potion like taped to the bottom of this table, well within arm's reach.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Okay.
And
how far did you want to move, Al? That's the real question.
as far out of the way of the construct that I can.
Because just getting him around the hallway is your movement. If you want to burn your action, you can pull him 15 feet farther.
If I
but
burn my action, I wouldn't be able to
give
use
him
it
the
this
health
turn.
potion.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will give my health potion this turn.
Okay, so you kind of just duck around the corner. Trying to potion. Why is it so hard to find the potions of healing?
It's really
I don't
unnecessarily hard.
I
Let me tell you, 'cause I
know!
looked for like eons one day. Because I think I have 3 on my person, and I was like, wait, shit, why is this hard to find?
If it's just a basic one, then it's 2d4 plus 2.
It's not a basic one.
Oh. It's
That's
2, 4,
what I'm
8,
like. I'm like, it's something else, but I can't remember which because I know there's regular, greater, and superior.
And supreme
Oh, supreme's the other one. Okay,
in order.
so roll 4d4 plus 4.
Okay. Can do.
Oh, can do.
Not great rolls.
Hey, that's fine.
You said plus 4.
Yep.
It's 11.
So Al, you are back up with 11 hit points. Prone as you're being carried by Februm. But conscious once again.
Good.
The creature makes its way down the hallway, closing the 40 feet to the front door, and then begins to look side to side. This is where I have. It's gotta go after them, doesn't it? And Februm, it starts heading in your direction. And
If-
it is.
Would I have had a bonus action left?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I will amplify my carapace.
Gotcha. It has to burn its action to get within that extra 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But it is still gonna try to do one of its rays or its beams.
Gotcha.
Still doesn't recharge that. So Februm, I need another dex save.
Yes, sir.
Jesus. Oh
Nice.
my god.
That is a 25.
20 points of force damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Man, the
Awesome.
force is really with this
Feels
one.
good. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good.
God, I want to tell you what that. I'm going to tell you what it is. They roll 5d10 for this one. It was an 8, 4, 10, 10, 8.
Brutal.
Awful.
Nice.
And this is D&D Beyond. This isn't even me.
Come on, man.
Ew.
But back up to the top of the initiative. Zephyr, it is your go.
I am going.
You're very
to-
quiet.
Oh. Better?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to hold my action and just wait to see what Winnie's doing.
Okay. I should say, people are still approaching. They close 30 feet, so your point man is about 70 feet away at this point. More casually walking at this point in time. Just making sure that things aren't too awry. The panic has kind of receded a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Tavia, you still running?
Hauling ass.
Hauling ass. Okay, Lilibet, back to you. Are you hauling ass?
I think so.
You are also hauling ass. So you are 120 out of 200. You've got 80 feet left. Al, you're conscious on the floor. You
Whoa.
feel like absolute dog doo-doo. Like, it's not
I
good.
love it. Oh, and
You also
is-
don't know how you got here.
Yeah.
The last thing you remember is being in front of the vault door and asking for like help from the thing inside of you. And now you're being dragged by Februm towards the front entranceway. Or away from the front entranceway.
Okay. Oh crap. How close is this thing to us?
Right on top of you.
Oh, it's right on top of me. Okay. No, that's. I don't want to do that. It's a con save. Or
Just
On
get out
what?
of here. You gotta go.
I don't think I can use Vortex Warp on myself, can I?
Nope, it is only on other creatures.
Yeah.
Dang. On
Yeah.
him?
Or take
Get
it
outta
out
here.
outside.
That's what I was thinking. Let's see. How badly hurt does this thing look?
It's not bloodied.
Well, it's a construct, so I would think so.
You're so funny.
Adam.
It's got some minor dents on it, but that's about it.
Okay.
It has scarcely been attacked, to be fair.
I think 3 attacks have hit it. Total. And that includes 2 of Februm's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna like roll my head up to look at Februm and be like, "Are we fighting or are we running?"
You should be running.
I won't get very far.
Well, you have anything else?
I can fight. That's about it.
I can fight. I
Put me in
see.
coach.
Can
I got him. Put me in coach. I can
well,
take him.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I will cast. I will cast on.
What are we casting? What are we casting?
I will cast mirror image on myself.
Beautiful. several different owls appear around you, kind of
Let's go.
shifting in the space.
They all look bad.
They all look
They
terrible.
all look injured.
And
Winnie. Ooh.
no, actually, that's it. Never mind.
Okay. Winnie, we're back to you.
Okay. Witty Part 2. Witty Winnie Part 2.
Winnie Part 2.
I guess not really witty, but
I would consider
Quit-
it.
quick thinky Winnie. You know what I'm trying to say here.
No, we totally get it.
Yes.
So bear with me, okay?
Okay.
I
I have my bears.
want to. Okay.
Hard.
No, you're fine. It just caught me off guard. I'm gonna go over to Zephyr while I am still invisible.
Yes.
And I would like to... How far away is he from me? Like, not that far, right?
Within movement distance.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go over there. I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility on him. And,
Okay.
I'm going
There's
to...
a floating Perseus.
There's a floating Perseus.
He can stay.
He can make himself invisible, right?
You do know that you become visible after this. You cast Greater Invisibility on Zephyr, and in an instant,
Can I hide behind the bush first?
Winnie is
Can I kneel
standing
next
there
to him?
in the open.
No, I didn't know that.
They're both it's a concentration spell. You can't cast more than one concentration. So Winnie, you are now standing in the
What
open.
was your plan in doing this?
Ruh-roh.
What do you want to do, Winnie?
Why did you want to make him invisible? The more you explain, the better you can make this for yourself.
Yes.
Because if you explain
Give me
that
your logic.
plan was, I wanted Zephyr to do this thing that would involve me also being hidden, then you would have to have been hidden first.
That's some sound logic. Otherwise, there are people walking around. Can't you just like blend in as someone curious?
I was thinking Zephyr could be invisible, so he could just kind of go around the building or somewhere less conspicuous, and then drop it and come around the building as like looking like Drax, rather than just popping out of the bush as Drax and being like, "Oh, the cat, like everything's fine. Like I was with the cast in there, and like they're just doing it because he works with them."
Unfortunately, you can't cast your Greater Invisibility on two people.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of hidden. I'm in a bush, right?
I was gonna bring that up. Do you even
So
know
she
where
would have to
Zephyr
be
is?
in a bush
Oh,
to
maybe
get.
not.
Well, she probably watched me walk into the bush, like Octavia did.
Octavia didn't see.
Well, you
Just
were running,
told him
so.
He was
Yeah.
already gone.
She was gone.
But she was right next to me when Octavia was like, "You guys need to hide." So I figured that would be.
It's fine.
We're sticking with it?
Well, what if, hear me out. What if you just go be with Zephyr by the bush and tell him to go around the building and come back and like pretend that everything's okay? Because you still moved over to Zephyr at the end of the day. You could just tell him like, hey, this is the plan. Get your butt around the building and then try to convince them that everything's okay. Because then you can stay invisible, but it's still your plan.
Sorry, hold on.
No, that's okay.
Okay. I thought they. Yeah. I mean that's up to Max because I already said I'd cast it. So,
I'm like, you have already said you cast it, so I think I'm gonna leave it as it is right now.
Yeah.
Make sure you're keeping track of your concentration stuff. But in this panic, like Winnie is trying to figure out problems, trying to solve a whole bunch of things in her mind, and she goes, "You know what's gonna make this easier? If Zephyr's invisible, and you go and you cast greater invisibility on him, not remembering that it turns you visible as well. So you are kind of standing there, I will say still in like the bushes off to the side. I think Zephyr was probably around the house to secure where he was hiding. You're not in direct view of everyone, but Winnie, you are now visible and Zephyr is invisible. Okay. Februm, you're up next.
Okay.
Hold on, Max. So I held my action.
Ooh,
So,
yes.
Can I use this to get around the building?
Absolutely. You can always use your movement for a held action.
Okay. Then that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna go and get in position when I become visible again, or for when I become visible again.
Gotcha. You make your way around the building and start to prepare yourself. Febra, your turn. This monster is right on top of you.
So this monster, what's it look like again?
It is essentially a big old spider-like individual. It's got 6 appendages instead of 8, and this turret on the back. But it has been scampering around. It's completely made of this shining metal with little light blue and purple arcane weaves that are connecting all of its limbs as it continuously hounds down on you.
Okay. Could I use my acrobatics to climb on top of the robot and jack the turret?
You can use it to get on top of the turret. Absolutely. But jacking the turret, it might be another action to try to do that.
It's fair.
Because I think flipping on top of the turret and stuff. Actually, give me the acrobatics check first. Let's see how it is.
That is a math god. 22, 14 plus 7?
Yeah.
21.
So it
what?
takes you a second as you
Yes,
kind of
20.
like flip on top, you get yourself positioned, and you're currently riding the monster itself. I'm gonna say you still have your action. How are you jacking this turret? What are you trying to do?
Okay, so God, I don't imagine I could assuming there's not already like a manual override on it or something like that.
You like there's no roll there. You know that the only thing that stops this thing from moving is your mother's word.
Okay.
Or it being incapacitated.
So in that case, could I attempt to just grapple on to the turret and like twist it?
Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be a contested strength roll. Same way we do with apparently ripping off anyone's limbs. So give me a strength check. Not athletics,
Okay.
just pure strength.
Ooh. Gosh. Oh, it fell off. Unnatural 20.
A
Dirty.
20. Okay. You begin to kind of twist and turn this turret, and you get a little bit of it. You kind of position it away. You don't break it off fully.
Right.
They had an 18. It's not a big enough
Ooh.
gap to throw off this, but
Mhm.
you've definitely repositioned it. So it is going to be more difficult to hit Al.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else with your turn?
I think that is everything.
Gotcha. It is the construct's turn then. And with you on top of it, it is definitely going to go after you. A 22 to hit on the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and a 22 to hit on the second one.
Hey, that'll hit.
Wow, would you
As,
look-
as the middle two legs just come up and pincer you from either side,
Oh.
kind of slashing either side of your waist.
Okay.
17 points of damage on the first one. Oh god. And 22 points of damage on the second one.
Oof.
So you said that was 17 and 22?
Yep.
I'm down.
No.
Just
Okay.
barely.
Oof.
I'm gonna roll this. It can't position itself to use the force beam on Al at the current moment.
On save.
I do need a con save.
I think this is my first one.
DC 11.
Okay.
Now everyone's been there.
Ooh.
The cycle has been complete.
Is that just straight roll?
It's a con save, so whatever
Oh,
your
gotcha.
modifier is there.
Say 15.
It is a success, no injury. But with that, Zephyr. I don't know why I continuously
Every
mix the
time.
two of you up.
It's
I'm
Zephyr
so
both.
sorry. Zephyr, it is your turn.
I am in position, so I am going to. I don't know how to become tangible again per se, visible.
Can't you just will it?
Can I? If it
Not
was
you.
cast on me? Oh.
Technically, it's up to Winnie. So you would have to signal or message her in some way.
Would you let me?
You could
Cast
send
a
Perseus, because
spell.
Perseus is on you.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize he was still on me.
He's just clinging.
He's just chilling.
a visible cat on an invisible Zephyr.
He is being warned, so he is probably invisible right now.
Would you
Yep.
let me, Max,
Yes.
cast a? Oh wait, hold on. I gotta read prestidigitation real quick. Illusionary image. Okay, perfect. Would you let me cast a cantrip and try and convince people?
Depends on what it is. What are you trying to do?
I want to cast. Oh wait, that's 10 feet. Never mind. I'm gonna just send Perseus.
Okay. Perseus kind of flies
Wait.
over to Winnie.
I don't have anything. I probably like wrote on something, like a leaf or something, just a signal like, "All right, I'm ready."
It's just
Let
a
them
thumbs
see
up
me.
scratched
Yeah,
into a leaf.
it's just a thumbs up emoji scribbled into a leaf. Let them
Octavia, roll me a stealth check for Perseus.
You got it. That's a 17.
17. Okay. So Perseus more dips down and starts going through some of the foliage in the bushes to make his way over to Winnie. And he will kind of like meow and paw at Winnie. And there's a little leaf that's like tucked inside of his collar. So the real question is, Winnie, would you like to drop the spell on Zephyr?
I can do that now.
You can always drop a spell whenever you want.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Zephyr, you become visible. How far away from the guards and stuff are you? Because at the start of your turn, they've made it about, what was that, 40 feet away from the house. They're starting to walk down that front entranceway.
By the time I'm visible, I'm probably right behind the large group of people because I did move and use all my movement to move last turn. So I'm probably right behind the group, not super close where like they would see me pop out of air, but enough where it would look like because Drax teleports, like I kind of just got here.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of appear right behind them, and there's an immediate reaction of, whoa, whoa, what, who? And as they all kind of like flip around to your appearance.
And he's gonna start trying to like part the group and make his way towards the guards, and he's like, I go, it seems like there's quite a commotion going on here. What seems to be the problem? And he's gonna talk to one of the guards.
The Kask Estate emergency flare went off. We suspect a break-in has happened.
Oh, that.
Oh,
Funny
that.
about that. I was just talking to I can never remember her name.
Amphira.
Amphira, thank you. Zephyr knows it, Dane does not.
Mm-hmm.
I was just speaking with Amphira and Varro, actually. Funny little thing, they were just working on an experiment, and things went a little bit out of hand, and it accidentally set off the alarms. They're working on quelling that right now. They sent me to just kind of, well, I sent me, let's be honest here, to kind of calm everyone down a little bit and just let them know that there's no real danger, no real threats.
Oh my god.
Make a deception check.
Oh, Zephyr, please.
I'm a bard. You fell right into my trap.
Activated my trap card.
Fell for one of the
spec for
classic
this.
blunders.
Damn it! 12.
No! No!
I feel like I get advantage because I'm Drax.
That,
I don't know if you
that's
sound
what
like
gave you
Drax.
the perception check. That's what gave you the deception check.
Do I have advantage or inspiration? Did I get inspiration for the one-liner at the end of the last session?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
How
Are you sure?
How
How
bad
bad
You
do
know,
you want it?
I'm pretty positive.
how bad?
How
I
bad
want
do
it
you want
kinda
it?
I mean, how
bad.
bad do you want it? That is really the question.
Oh.
My friends are in there. I want it badly.
You want it badly?
I think so.
Okay.
Do I get to know the offer beforehand or no? I
No.
want it-
Not-
Not for those ones. With a Fenzia?
Yeah.
Sure. With the DM? No.
That's what
No.
I thought. All right,
You
That's the one
this is a
that-
yes or no question.
I want it.
Okay. You talk to this individual, and you can see that there's this moment of like uncertainty on the guard. They're like, I feel like we would have been warned if the casks were doing some kind of experiment, yada yada yada. And you feel a sharp pain on your wrist where your bracelet is held. as there is some kind of puncture into your skin, and you feel essence of some sort wrapped into this bracelet. And seemingly unbeknownst to everybody else, Siri decided to talk to me. I don't know why. But unbeknownst to everyone else, there is this like small magical pulse that comes from your bracelet to everyone else that seems to be here. All the guards have some kind of similar attachment. And there's a small shock of some kind. Something that it draws their attention elsewhere. And they seem frazzled for a second. And there's like some nodded heads. Okay. Okay. Well, we should respectfully, Professor Drax, we should probably check in with the casks themselves. It is protocol to check in with the owners of the house at any given time. But there is your authority. We will have to have a written record if you are taking account for the casks. Would you be able to follow us to the courthouse?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Understood. Right this way. And they start to lead you away from the Kask Estate.
I hope you walk in there and much like a metal detector, they're like, okay, we're just gonna do a quick dispel magic to make sure you're not charmed or anything.
Don't give him
Give him the idea, Connor.
Hey, but that's next round's problem.
Yeah.
Octavia,
Yes.
you still booking it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Lilibet, you still booking it?
Still booking it. 20
Still
feet,
booking
I
it.
think.
Yeah. You will be in there the next turn. Al, it is
Good.
your turn. Februm has fallen unconscious, kind of sloughing off to the side of this creature as he was on top of it when he got stabbed from either side. And you are on the ground in front. What would you like to do?
Oh, I'm gonna use some movement to get up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get down over top of Februm. I'm gonna put my shield in front of me, and I'm gonna say, okay, let's try this again. And I'm gonna reach down, and I will cast a first level Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Actually, no, I will use my Lay on Hands.
Okay. How many points does he get?
All 10 of them.
10 whole points.
10 whole
Tasty.
points.
Understood. Anything else?
I don't think I have any bonus actions right now.
Okay. Winnie, is your turn. You are tucked behind a little nook off to the side of the Kask Estate, and you watch as Professor Drax begins to lead the guards away from the house. What are you doing?
I have no idea.
I'm full of ideas, but I cannot metagame. I've done enough this night, so I shall shut my mouth.
Does Winnie want to leave him, or does Winnie want to wait for the party? Or go with him, I guess, would be the alternative.
I guess wait for the party, because I don't trust myself to do anything by myself. So I'll just stay hidden in the bush.
Okay. Give me a stealth check then.
It's a 5. I rolled a nat 1 with on disadvantage.
Okay.
It's just bad rolls from me and Sam tonight. We're not doing too hot.
Doing great. Februm, it is your turn. You are prone on the ground next to the construct, but you're conscious again. Al is standing over you.
Awesome. I assume I'm technically still like in what's it called?
Melee.
Within 5 feet of the bot.
Construct?
Like if I try to
Yes.
get away, then
You
he'll
are
have to-
within its reach, which means it would get an
Gotcha.
opportunity attack if you run away.
Okay.
Unless you disengage.
Gotcha. Just like there was long ago, in the lab, are there any sending stones in this front entrance?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Hmm.
If you want to try to move, I can try to intercept some damage.
I think I'm going to. Really, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to use, acid spit on the construct.
Okay. What does that require? A deck save?
The dex save.
Okay. Deck save. 19.
That'll succeed.
Does it take any damage?
Nope.
Okay.
And that's all I could do.
And that's all you could do, as it is the construct's turn. First attack is going to be against you, Fabro. 26?
That'll do it.
That'll do it. 13 points of damage.
That'll do
I
it.
will intercept that with my reaction.
Okay.
So that's a D10. Where's my D10? I intercept 11 of that damage.
Nice.
Damn.
2 points of damage.
2 points.
Okay. You let me do this. Second attack is going to be against Al. That's a 29 to hit.
Oh my,
Yeah.
that's a crazy modifier.
That's 29 to hit, and that's not a crit.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
I have mirror image
Waiting?
up.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
yes, please roll that.
True.
Ooh.
Okay. That's an 11.
Okay.
So
This first one's gone. Let's. What is that going to be? Let's see if it can use it. We'll use it as a.
Yes.
As
It's
a
like I
what?
threw it. I threw a d6 across the room.
Oh.
We'll have to do it for both. Okay, so that one doesn't. But that one does. I need Februm to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Constitution.
Oh no.
Oh no.
For why? A 17?
Fail.
Oh, I
That
knew it was a
DC.
hard
Just
one.
barely fails. Thebrum, you feel yourself freeze as you are paralyzed.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, Zephyr, it's your turn.
Yes.
The guards have begun to lead you away. There are a couple that are staying behind, keeping more of a perimeter than approaching farther closer to the house. But there are a group that are kind of leading you away.
That did not work like I planned. I guess I'm going to... I had a plan, and then it immediately just... It's a whole group, you said?
I would say there's probably about 5 guards accompanying you, with one kind of head, and there's probably 3 or 4 that are staying behind.
That couldn't be reversed. I don't have enough spell slots to charm that many people.
Not quite.
Oh, that's what I should have led with. Mother. Okay. Is like the captain, like the head honcho,
Mm-hmm.
with me?
Right next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna try and charm him.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check first. Because I think this still has somatic and verbal components.
It does.
So make a sleight of hand check to see if you can get this underneath the rest of the guards.
High rolls, high rolls. 16?
Okay. Yeah. And then it's a what? A wisdom saving throw?
It is. A DC 14.
DC 14 wisdom saving throw. That's a natural 15 on the dice. As this head guard kind of like stops in his tracks. And he looks back over towards you. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to wait here for a second. I'm gonna check in with some higher ups, just routine stuff. If you wouldn't mind waiting here for a second,
Yes,
Professor
yes.
Drax.
Of course. I'm gonna look for an opening to see, even if it has to be next turn, that I can just use my dash and get out of there. Dress as Drax. If I can find an alley or something to dart down.
I mean, you
Would
do
we
still
have
have your movement,
I
but
do, but I don't have my dash, and they can catch me.
Mhm.
So here's the question I have for you, Max.
Yes.
Would we happen to be anywhere close to like the like low middle class, high lower class area of the city that I would know? super
Not
well?
at all. You are in
Damn
the
it.
shadow. This is the upper class section of the city.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
well, there.
Hey, Aaron.
interesting. But this is a part of the city that you are completely unfamiliar with.
Lovely. All right. I'm gonna keep I'm gonna wait for the opportunity to. Okay, Aaron.
Oh, we are.
He's got to reset.
Do I need to dip down here? Is this what needs to happen? I don't know where I'm
Do
at.
what?
He said he might need to reset real quick.
Oh no.
Hopefully he doesn't mean the router, or I'm gone too.
Oops.
Probably not.
Oh.
Hopefully not.
Well,
I'll just be Februm and try to be really tall.
I don't know where I'm at. I was just assuming that I'm split in half, so I've picked the bottom half.
Yeah,
The one
your,
that you
your
don't
top
have.
half is my chest, and your bottom half is Sam's face. So, pretty solid. That's
Quick, you guys are the DM. Say that I did it, and
Ah.
with no
Ben's
problems.
jokes.
No, stop it.
He successfully gets away, and everyone gets out, and things are
And
good,
the guards
and nobody
have no questions.
and nobody cares.
And no one is any the wiser.
But Zephyr, you watch as the guard captain steps away, and he starts making calls.
Nice.
Kind of using a combination of his bracelet and different sending stones. He's starting to investigate other occurrences.
If I started running, would they catch me?
There's only one way to find out.
That's
We're
it.
gonna
That's
find
fair.
out. You can certainly try.
Shit. Uh-huh. Hold on, I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw real quick to see if it's wise if I run.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's a 19.
Oh?
Would that be wise? I'm trying.
Yay, Aaron's back.
Yay!
I'm gonna book it. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. Z-Drax starts just running off in an opposite direction. The guards are like, what?
They weren't expecting it, yes.
As you dart off, Octavia, your turn. You reach the front door.
Oh, good.
You are out of breath. You are exhausted. Honestly, gain a level of exhaustion.
Good.
Honestly,
Thank you. Honestly, thank you.
go off.
But you are at the front door.
Yeah, Octavia is opening said door, or at least knocking on it until Offenzia opens it for her and lets her in.
It is locked. You begin to knock on it like slow at first, and then the intensity quickens. And the tall, slender figure of Offenzia kind of peeks around the door. Hello?
Oh, hey,
Offenzia.
what's up?
And as Octavia looks up at Offenzia, there are tears in her eyes. Blood is dripping down her face, and it's going down her shirt. Her shirt is like a cream color. It is peach and red and just drenched in blood as a scar from her temple cuts down her face, cuts into her nose. A chunk of her nose is missing and goes across her face. She's like, Offenzia, please.
Huh?
I need your help in saving the others. Something went wrong. I'm not sure what. Everything was fine. I don't have time for this. I have an offer to make you.
Would you let me know what the offer is, and I'll let you know what you can get.
My offer is threefold. I have a lot of blood. You're welcome to it. And then, I wish to give you that which and she's like, her brain is like scrambled as she's panting. And she's like, the physical possession that is most precious to me. And she will shakily untie her bandana from where it is on her arm, and she will offer it up, and she's like, this is my father's. It was the only thing we found of his out on the Silent Lake when he disappeared. It's all I have left of him, all that really matters. It's yours. And I will steal something for you. Whatever it is you want, I will do it, in the future. I need you to get everyone out of there.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay, you said persuasion. That's an unnatural 20, because I rolled a 10 for my disadvantage.
Okay. Afenzia takes a deep breath. She pulls out a crystal vial from within her robe, holds it to your chin, and you watch out of your periphery as the blood fills the vial. As she pulls the vial away, her hands slip to the side and the bandana falls seamlessly off your arm. And then she holds out a small slip of paper with an X and a line. That's all that's left.
Octavia is going to take the blood from her face with her hands, and she will sign her name with her finger in her own blood.
Huh? Pleasure doing business with you. As Afenzia whips her hands around, the amount of magical energy that you feel come off of her, Octavia, is tremendous. There is a moment where you feel like you're going to be pushed back, but you kind of dig your heels in, and you watch as this pleasant porcelain-colored skin that is just draped along her frame becomes taut, and it stretches across her bone, and you see all of the life and the energy that she exudes on a general basis drain out of her. It becomes taut and tight. You see her entire skeleton figure surround herself as she draws several different runes around her at the same time. A circle flashes forwards as she reaches her hand out to you.
And she will take it.
She grabs your hand. You all experience this flash of purple and green light. And that's where we're going to end for tonight's episode. So, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We hope you had a great time. Julia?
Guys, drink water. This is natural sparkling water with real squeezed citrus fruits. Don't get scurvy. And drink water because it's good for you.
Yes. And just a reminder, we won't be streaming this Friday. People have got their holiday stuff that they've got to attend, but we should all be set for next Friday if you would like to join us to see what the outcome of all of this events are. So thank you again for joining us. We love you. Join our Discord. Follow us on Twitter for however long it stays active. And we'll see you in about a week and a half.
New videos roughly every Monday on YouTube. The VODs of the week prior. Yeah.
Happy
And join our Discord.
holidays!
Happy holidays, y'all. See you next time.